Hi, my name is John Rogers and I am a student in the second year for computer 3D animation.
I'm Chelsea Gray and I'm also second year in 3D computer animation, and we have currently done 2D animation for Metascales for our client. The creative process, it all began when we first met our client, who was lovely, so open-minded. They're wanting us to spread the word about Metascales to younger generations, to allow them to understand that we have the human skills of Metascales that technology don't have, and we're spreading that around to show that if you have these skills, you're more likely to get into the job industry.
So we started with sketches, but we basically go over the idea visually of what we wanted our animation. So that would be icons, character designs, stuff like that. So we then moved on to storyboards, which were a visualization of our animation just to communicate our ideas over to our client.
And once that was completed and our client was very happy with the process, we then went on to After Effects with our softwares to start making them come to life. And then we got such amazing students from drama and music, who we all got together in one meeting, discussed our ideas. They asked what kind of music they were looking for. We gave them information like, oh, we're wanting more cheery or more relaxed music. For actors, we asked them like, oh, can you do like Aberdeen accent to let people know that this is based in Aberdeen. Maybe do like a loud voice, depending on what you were looking for. I really enjoyed the whole process of meeting my client, because that's given me skills and knowledge of what to do when I do have my first client, when I do leave college, and what do I expect, what can I do to work on, and also meeting the drama and music students, being able to communicate and just making new friends, really. It's really good fun.
I really enjoyed being part of a larger project when it comes to this, so being able to work closely with sound effects and music students.
I really enjoyed the whole class environment as we're doing our projects, because sometimes we get together as a class and just sit down and like just bounce off ideas, showing one another our project designs and them giving us feedback, even our lectures and our client giving us feedback, which really helped to improve the full animation at the end.
Hi, so my name is Michael Smith.
I'm Poppy Wishart, and we are HND2 students. Yeah, we've been doing the course for about a year and a bit now, and we're just coming towards the end.
And there's a little bit of everything in the course, from production, music theory, performance, of course, songwriting, and a wee bit of everything. So when it comes to teamwork, during this project, I basically came up with the music first for the animation, and then it was up to Poppy to fit in the dialogue over the top of that. And you had like a script to work off of, didn't you?
Yeah, so we worked with the drama students to kind of collaborate to create our tracks to go along with the animation, and we all kind of had to work together to kind of get the music to fit right with the right kind of drama student. But we didn't have quite a lot of drama students, so some of us from music had to take over and do some of the speech. So for Michael's, I was doing all the lines and reading off the scripts, and I think we worked quite well as a team.
Yeah, you done really well. It took you like 2 takes to get it perfect, but yeah.
No, it was quite good.
Yeah, it was fun. Okay, so my creative processes for coming up with the music for this track in particular was, so the animation itself is quite simplistic looking, it's very cartoony, but the point of Metascales was like the biggest point, so I wanted the music to be kind of subtle, to not take it away from the dialogue and what the person was actually trying to say and the message they were trying to get across, etc. So I used like basic 3 guitar chords, and that was pretty much it. I used like an effect on the guitar chords as well, some delay, just to make it sound a little bit more subtle as well, and then basically just took the volume down on it. I didn't use any other instrument, it was just guitar. And then when Poppy's dialogue was eventually fitted in, it was just a case of turning down the guitar so her voice kind of came over the top of all of that.
Yeah.
So the message could be heard loudly and clearly.
Yeah, for me, creatively, I kind of saw it as more of a minimalist thing. We wanted you know, the animation to kind of outshine the music in a way, just kind of fitting it in so we can kind of focus more on the animation rather than the music, but you wanted the music to kind of fit along with it. So for me, I again chose simple chords, more like sevenths, just to kind of have it more kind of a jazzy feel. And for some of the animation bits, I had little effects to go with it. So like, say if they were pointing at something, I would add a ding just to kind of grab your attention to what the arrow was pointing at per se. And having the drama student come in, we worked together in the studio and took a couple of takes, but he was really good with working and listening and understanding, and all I had to really do was kind of make sure everything fit in with the animation, turning him down and my music down so it could all fit in and nothing was too loud.
For me personally, because I'm a guitar player, that's all I really do. It was it was basically just coming up with the music for the track. I thought that was quite fun, and actually recording the dialogue as well, because it was like there was kind of a different way that we recorded that. I think
Yeah,
we used like a really expensive microphone as well. That was like £900 or something it cost, so that was really cool to use. Yeah, and then just like learning the different techniques to take away some of like the sounds and the voice that you didn't want to hear, like the S's and so on. Yeah, that was really fun to learn.
Yeah, I think working with everyone in the drama students, especially since we don't really get to work together much, as we're kind of both different separate creative parts, but coming together and kind of all working together was really fun and getting to know each other as well. I love songwriting, so writing kind of a minimalist background is always something fun to do, and it was just nice to hear everyone else and their takes on how their projects went. And again, doing the voiceover was great. I really enjoyed it.